Hi, this is Shavana here. In this video, we are going to see how to do inter-portlet communication. So what we'll do is we should basically need two portlets. We already have demo one. I have created another portlet called sample portlet, which will be a receiver portlet. So it is like we have sender portlet, which is demo one, and we have a receiver portlet, which is sample portlet. And now what we'll do is, there are some steps which needs to be followed for doing an IPC, inter-portlet communication. And I have given those steps in our Jira, and you can have a look. You can use it for reference if you need. So first, what we have to do is we have one sender portlet and receiver portlet. And now what we're going to do is we are going to share one variable between this portlet and this portlet, and let it be ID1. So yeah, what we are going to do is, let me put your requirement first. We are going to share a variable called ID1 between two portlets. And here demo1 is the sender portlet, and sample portlet, sample underscore portlet, is the receiver portlet. Okay, so now what we'll do is, first step in any IPC is you are going to define this ID1. So copy this code and tell what this code is about. Go to your portlet.xml of sender portlet. So demo1, inside this src main web app web INF, we can find portlet.xml. Yeah, so in this demo portlet, what we can do is, after this portlet app, not inside, you can just put inside portlet app itself. This is the code. Just wait, I will just tell you how to do. Just copy this supported portlet render mapping. This supported public render parameter. This is the render parameter which is going to be supported by throughout the thing. And then just copy this one. Paste this after portlet. We are going to give a public render parameter with an identifier ID1. This queue name we don't need, but still we just give it as param1 and with some abc.com and user ID. This can be used for any website we need for sharing. So you have to add this one called ID1 supported parameter, and this is the public render parameter which I am going to pass. The same code you have to add in your receiver's portlet.xml also. So I have sample portlet. Inside that, go to the portlet.xml of your sample portlet, which is the receiver portlet. Here I have added it, so I'll just show you. Again, I'm just going to add the same thing. Sorry, this supported render parameter is ID1, and this ID1, and I'm going to pass a public render parameter which uses some website with an identifier ID1. So ID1 is the variable which I'm going to pass from this portlet to another portlet. This is the first step, defining what parameter you are going to share between two portlets. Yeah, and here the second step will be sending the parameter. So initializing the parameter. So what you do is open your any action method of, you already have an action method in this portlet. For example, in demo controller, you already have an action method which you have written. What I'm going to do is, in this action URL, because when we normally inter-portlet communication will happen only when there is an action is happening. So you make sure in the action 1 method, in the response, add a render parameter. Okay, and in this render parameter, I'm going to pass this ID1, which is the shared variable, and let me give it as hi, this message from demo1 portlet. can pass any model, you can pass anything over here. I'm just passing a string. So what is, I'm telling this is a message from demo1 portlet. I'm passing this id1 from this action URL. And now let us go to the render method of sample portlet. So it has also a controller and the render method. In this render method, what I'm going to do is, in this request, I'm going to get this parameter called id1. So let me put this. So what I'll do is, let us get string s is equal to request dot get parameter. This should be id1 is the parameter which I'm going to get. See, if this, let it be session or demo1 variable, demo1 bar. So now if this demo1 bar, if this demo1 bar is not equal to null, then we can put it in model dot add attribute. Let it be like demo1 there. If it is not equal to null, means we have got something. So we'll save this variable and send it there. But if it is null, it means we don't have any parameter getting passed. Then let us pass it as model.add attribute demo1 bar as sorry, no message from demo1 portlet. Okay. I'm adding it in the same variable called demo1 bar, and let us print this demo1 bar in the view.jsp of this page. I have a view.jsp. Let me put demo1 demo1 var. I'm passing from here, from this test controller. I'm passing this variable to this view. So we'll put this message over here as session message. Now what happens is, when an action is getting fired, I should, when I'm clicking on action URL of this demo1, it should set this render parameter, and this view.jsp of other portlet should get refreshed and show this message. Let us check this one. Now let me deploy first demo1. It takes some time, Yeah, now build is successful, and now let us deploy this one. Maven micro deploy. Now you have deployed only one portlet. Since we have one more portlet also linked here, we have to deploy that portlet also. So this is fine. Now let us come back, go to the sample portlet. Even there you have to go for Maven clean install. Now I have deployed both demo and also the sample portlet. Let us open our demo site. So now now we have demo 1. Let us also add the portlet, sample portlet, to see how interportlet communication happens. We have sample portlet here. Add. Let me release a bit nearby. Okay, so now it shows, sorry, no message from demo portlet 1. So we haven't sent any message now. Let us call the action method. See, now it sends a message, hi, this message from demo 1 portlet. So this is how you can send the ID 1 which has been shared from demo 1 to sample portlet. So this is how you can transfer anything from one portlet to another. Basically what you have to do is first go here in your portlet.xml, and both the portlet.xml define the ID which you are going to share. You have to just give the IDs of what you want to share and give it in portlet.xml, and after giving the IDs which you wanted to do, go to your controller, set that variable in action method or in the URL, wherever you want you can send. I'm just setting in action method because normally when action is getting triggered it will refresh, right? So go for action where you give some ID and some message and use that in the other controller and try to use that one. So this is how an interportal communication works in Live Free. Thank you.